Friends, check out these eucalyptus babies. How sweet are these? Do y'all know how long it takes to grow eucalyptus? A long time, right? Hey friends, two things that you need to hear today. One is 12 noon Eastern time inside my phone app on the live shopping show. I'm talking warm season, tender annual seed starting today. Of course, our eucalyptus was started weeks and weeks ago in the small block. Last week, we bumped it up and we'll be taking a closer little look at them, as well as I'm going to be sharing just my warm season tips, right? So join me 12 noon Eastern time inside the app, as well as, I give something great away every week. $25 store credit is kind of what I'm giving away this week, and who wouldn't love to have like 25 bucks waiting in their cart, right? So inside our phone app is our garden shop, y'all. It's got all of our seeds, all of our tools and supplies, and it's a lot of fun. Think QVC with me, showing you our stuff and how we use it, right? Along with my tips and kind of what's going on here on the farm. So I'd love to have you join me. If you don't have our phone app, it's free. You can just go to your phone's app store and search Gardener's Workshop or comment app here, and we'll DM you the link for you to get it. You can watch from social media, but you can't participate. You can't participate in the giveaway. You cannot carry on a conversation with the other live viewers. There's always a lively conversation going on inside the comments, and just love for you to be a part of it. It's just a great way. Let me get rid of these seedlings. It's just a great way to kind of see what we're doing here on the farm and see how we're doing it. And today is our launch of the warm season tender annuals, right? We're just getting ready to start all that stuff, and I have a couple little trays of seedlings to share with you. And then the other thing I wanted to share is that, did you know that today is the last day to enroll in Flower Farming School online and get my new bonus, which is the the Flower Farmer Fast Track. And what in the heck is that? Y'all, that is like a quick start guide to getting in and getting your flower farm up and going. So when you enroll in Flower Farming School, which is, my course that covers everything from getting the business started, building a garden, whether you're using a shovel, a tiller, or a tractor with an implement, and then where to sell the flowers, what to grow, starting it all from seed, and then most importantly, the harvesting and conditioning. That's what Flower Farming School is. Well, what I've done is made this quick start guide, and a great way to think about it, when you buy a new piece of equipment or something, it comes this big old owner's manual. But then in the front of that, usually a piece of paper falls out, and that is the quick start guide. It's like, here is your go-to things to get you in and get you started. And that's what I've made for Flower Farming School. So the offer expires tonight at 12 midnight. You can comment fast track here, and we'll DM you the link directly to the sales page, or you can just go to thegardenersworkshop.com. It's at the top of every page. And friend, I encourage you to go over there. The syllabus, which is the outline of the entire course, you can read student reviews and experiences, and it just tells you all about it. With our courses, you have lifetime unlimited access. That means that 6 months from now, a year from now, 3 years from now, as long as we have internet, you're going to find our course there ready and waiting at your fingertips. And so this quick start guide is my way to help people get in and get started, because you know what I've learned after being in business for 27 years? Taking your time and planning and plotting and thinking, and that usually leads nowhere. It's those people that get in and jump on the lily pads to get across the pond that actually get their businesses up and running. And that's what this quick start guide is going to actually do for you. And our first meetup for the first fast track is next Thursday, March 13th. Y'all, I have made this so we're going to meet every week for 7 weeks in a row with a live call together. I'm going to do the fast track mini training. Then we're going to have a live Q&A. Your answers will not go unanswered. And then you also know that we have lifetime access to our community Facebook group. That is just my students. That's where you can tag me for questions. So friends, it's like, I just don't know what would hold you back. And I do know one thing. Last night, I did a big webinar, and one of the questions that came up several times, and I had forgotten in my mind about this because it's been so many years since I was really up against that challenge, is that we were talking about bouquet subscriptions, which is one of the methods that we talk about in the course to sell your flowers. And they said, but what happens if I sell them, the subscriptions, and then I don't have enough flowers, right? That is like the best problem ever for a flower farmer to have. It's like to be up against, I just did a social media post this morning showing a picture of a joke that the girls played on me when I was caught up in worrying about not having enough flowers. And that is so easy to overcome, y'all. But that's what fueled my fire to grow so many flowers for so long, is I always had more customers than I had flowers, always, on all the different avenues that I actually sold. And that fueled me to grow as much as I could on my small space, city flower farm, and getting the most out of it, which bottom line means you have higher margins. And friends, I just hope you'll join. So the offer expires at midnight tonight. The Flower Farmer Fast Track Special Series, which is 7 weeks of us meeting up weekly, going through the course content, or the topics are related, and then a live Q&A. So you're invited. You can comment Fast Track here for a link, or just head over to thegardenersworkshop.com. Join the show today, the shopping show at 12 noon inside the app, and I'll be talking about it more there if you want. And at the end of the live shopping show, I always do a live Q&A and answer a couple of questions, so you can bring them over there also. So all right, friends, I hope to see you 12 noon. Grab your beverage, your lunch, and settle down for an hour of fun gardening and farming topics. All right, folks, see you in just a few minutes. Ciao.